Rumble in the Bronx with Jackie Chan.
I call it Rumble in the Not So Bronx.
Yeah,
because this is definitely not the Bronx.
There's the establishing shot of them driving over like the Brooklyn Bridge. So that was New York.
It's just stock footage. It's like exciting.
That's still New York. And New York's got a lot of mountains. I mean, I've never personally been to like the Bronx or Manhattan, or I've been to upstate New York. There's some cliffs and hills.
Yeah, it's Vancouver. It's filmed in Vancouver.
The Bronx Mountains. It's a thing.
Mountains. Made 1995, 80% critics, 64 audience, and 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Directed by Stanley Tong.
Great name.
Fantastic name, and great job directing this brilliant martial arts film. And what I love about this film is how I watched it, in the sense that when it came out, I was like 12 years old. Here's this advertisement for Rumble in the Bronx. We were still living in the city at this time. And I remember the trailers. It was like Jackie Chan. This guy does his own stunts. That was the big thing, right?
Yeah.
He does his own stunts. No stunt man. It's this guy doing awesome martial arts and sick-ass stunts.
Which nowadays is pretty common.
Back then it wasn't.
No, I know, but now it's like Tom Cruise does all his own stunts, Keanu Reeves, right? Like,
but even Jackie, no wires, no nets, just some crazy-ass Asian dude with no regard for his own safety.
And you never heard of Jackie Chan by this point?
Never heard of Jackie Chan. I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing this trailer, and my brother and I and my dad were like, holy shit, this looks awesome. We got to go see it when it comes out. The following week, my dad brings home a bootleg VHS. And he's like, boys, guess what I brought home tonight? What? Rumble in the Bronx. Someone like went into like a theater and recorded, right?
Oh, no, I think it was probably out in China before this.
Yeah, it was like some street bootleg, though.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. So we watched it, and I've been in love with Jackie Chan since. You know what? Fuck Bruce Lee, I'm saying it. Jackie Chan is my number one martial arts movie guy.
He's 40 in this movie.
Yeah. And he's bodied right. He's yoked.
Yeah. He's not a handsome man.
No, but he is often referenced as handsome in the
Every
film.
woman in this film calls him handsome at some point.
It's great. It's great.
It's like he added that in, though.
Yeah. So his Uncle Bill, who lives in the Bronx, who moved to America long ago, says, Kyung, that's Jackie's name in the film. Yeah. Kyung, why don't you come and stay with me? I'm getting married. I'm selling my grocery store. You can come by, kind of oversee the sale of it and enjoy some time in this big city of America. You know, America's largest city, New York or Vancouver or wherever. And he shows up, and Uncle Bill gets married to a beautiful young woman who's just referred to as Auntie.
A big black woman.
Yep.
That's funny. That made me laugh.
Yeah, because Jackie Chan walks into the grocery. He sees this, just unassuming older Asian lady at the counter. He's like, oh, you must be my aunt. She's like, what? Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
And Uncle Bill's like, no, this is your auntie. And yeah, this large black woman comes up, gives Jackie Chan a big smooch on the lips. It's pretty awesome. Says how handsome he is, of course, as every woman
does. Of course.
And the best part about Auntie is that she sings her own song at the wedding.
Yeah.
I loved it. She's getting married to Uncle Bill. There's this beautiful ceremony.
Great.
I guess grocery stores in the Bronx do very well. Uncle Bill seems to be quite well off.
It's a big store.
It's a big store, right? And he has this beautiful wedding, and she sings her own kind of wedding song. I think that's a lovely thing to do. And can we talk about how funny Jackie Chan is?
Yeah, like there's a scene right near the beginning where there's like a one-way mirror.
Yep.
And he's like flexing in front of it, and the girls
doing
are laughing. He's picking his nose and stuff.
Yeah, Uncle Bill's doing a business transaction with Helena. He's selling the store to her, and yeah, he's popping like pimples onto the mirror, and she's just watching him giggling to herself.
Was there any Elaine or Helena?
Yeah, it's like Elaine when you look it up on IMDb, but they call her Helena.
So do you know about that actress?
No.
She's
Anita Mui.
So she is like Hong Kong's version of Madonna through the 80s.
Oh, she's in a couple Jackie Chan movies too. Yeah.
And like she's like Hong Kong's biggest pop star at some point.
I did not know that.
And then cervical cancer dies. What? Like in 2001 or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she was like super fucking famous.
Yeah.
And if you in this movie, she's made up to look kind of homely.
Yeah, she's like older.
If you see her, like
pretty hot.
Yeah, she's pretty attractive.
The love interest Nancy, played by Francois Yip, or Francoise.
I don't know.
It's a weird spelled name. Anyways, she's an attractive young lady.
Yes, absolutely. This movie is made for $7.5 million. Made 32.
That's like one of our most profitable movies we've reviewed.
Yeah.
It's a good one. And yeah, I just love this fucking movie from the get-go. Right away when he gets picked up at the airport, he does this funny little joke of he, lets the cart go to give Uncle Bill a hug, and cart rolls into traffic, the luggage cart. I think that's funny. And it's just the action sequences.
Yeah. So I have a story as well about this movie.
About the first time you watched it.
Yeah. He was playing in our local theater. So there used to be a guy that worked at the theater, and he did so now you just go online and see what movies are playing. Mm-hmm. But before, you had to, call, and it went to, a voicemail.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy who did, I don't know why they got this guy to do it, but he had a really big lisp.
Yeah.
They'd be like, welcome to the Norwood Tinematwee. Today we have playing Wumbo in the Bronx, starring Jackie Chan. Just say, fucking...
You're just laughing too much to even
So,
hear it.
so anyways,
Call back 4 times.
Me and Ryan Broadhurst go, and this is when they first opened the third theater there. So it's just in Cinema 3 we go, and we're the only ones there.
What?
Watching this movie.
Okay.
So we're yucking it up. We're talking a bit because it's whatever. There's no one there. We didn't know that the guy with the lisp was watching up where the theater, and he hushed us in the middle of the movie. Shh. What the fuck?
Where did that come from? Jackie?
Please be quiet.
And then, so I was in grade 7. This, we just started a school newspaper in my public school, and the very first thing I wrote for it was a review of Rumble in the Bronx.
No way.
Yeah.
What'd you think about it then? Do you remember what you wrote?
It. Yeah, I think I definitely remember, because again, this is kind of before internet.
Yeah.
I had forgotten all the names of the characters.
Right.
So I just made them up.
Amazing. Amazing. I love it. Doesn't really matter, to be honest.
No, the plot is
this movie's
secondary.
It's not about names, okay?
No.
It's about Jackie Chan being in the Bronx, and he kind of gets involved with the Rough Riders.
The dirt bike gang.
Yeah, with they have dirt bikes and like those side-by-side doom buggies in the Bronx or Vancouver.
Yeah.
And he kind of gets involved with them and has to fight 100 guys at a time all the time, basically.
There's a kid in a wheelchair.
Yeah. First of all, he meets this kid. Here's a little meets this kid for 2 seconds. Okay, the kid's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
He lives in the Bronx. He's probably not having the best time. Jackie Chan just gives him his Game Gear.
Yeah, with no games.
Yeah, with no game. Here's a plastic box.
And he's like, oh, thanks. Then later he's playing it with no game in it.
Yeah. Here's my Game Gear. Go buy an $80 game now.
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
That's product placement.
I guess, but who even gives a fucking kid a Game Gear that you just met? Handicapped or not. Give him $5. Or some
Yeah,
gum.
he probably moved up. Probably had a Game Boy Advance by then.
Yeah. By 95? Was the advance?
I think
was out.
Yeah, the color was out.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Remember you can get the ones with the funky colored plates, the casing was all funky colored. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about close to the beginning where Jackie gets to Uncle Bill's apartment. And I don't know what the martial art workout gear is called, but it's basically a post with all these posts sticking out of it.
Yeah.
And he does this cool exercise where he's getting in between the posts and smacking the board. That is so cool, I think.
That is cool.
Just watching him do that, pretty awesome. He's got some actual martial arts talent. Quite a bit of it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And the thing is, I thought there was more martial arts in this movie.
It's more stunts.
It is.
The
first half is the fights.
Yep.
The second half, stunts.
So one of the first fights we see is right where Helena basically, it's her first day owning the store, and her and Jackie are just talking in the office, and they witness Angelo stealing some stuff.
I love Angelo.
Yeah? Tony and Angelo?
I love
Just Angelo. What do you love about him?
I just love he's so high energy.
Oh, he's probably strung out on
Just
glue
a
and
really
speed.
stereotypical baddie.
Yeah, from the
And they're
Bronx.
all the bad guys are just stuntmen. They're not really actors.
No, they're stuntmen. They have to be.
Here's my
Keep up with
problem.
Jackie.
Here's my problem with the movie.
Oh God.
The main bad guy, Tony,
Yeah.
very unforgettable. Very forgettable.
Very forgettable. Yeah.
He's just a guy.
He's a guy.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know, he does the best at one-on-one with Jackie, though.
give
in the
him
movie.
a costume.
He's got a trench coat. Who cares?
You know? It's like Mad Max.
Plus-
all the main bad guys. I don't know shit about Mort and Joe, but he looks fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't need a backstory.
Or he gets energy from smokes or something? What the fuck?
Yeah, give him like a skull mask or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like a robot arm.
And then it's just the other bad guy is just miscellaneous mob boss.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
With the white tiger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like some cronies that are dressed in suits.
Yeah.
Some white dicks.
That's my only beef with this movie is that
Fair enough.
all they had to do is give the main villains like a different look.
Also, let me tell you something about motorbike safety. You shouldn't ride a motorcycle or dirt bike with a trench coat on, Tony. That thing fucking gets caught up in the wheels and shit and in the gears.
Well, he's got to wear the dust.
Or in the chain, rather.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gonna look cool until it rips 5 pounds of flesh off
Also,
your
one of the
back.
goons is like Mexican, but he's clearly just a white guy.
Yeah, but he has a Mexican accent.
He's like, hey, ¿qué pasó? It's just like, that guy's white. They just glued a shitty mustache on him. It's not even a real mustache.
Yeah, but the fights and the stunts, Seamus.
Oh.
Anyway, the first fight we see Jackie kick the shit out of the guys is when Angelo's stealing some stuff.
Let's see. I put that as grocery store fight.
Grocery store fight, yeah. That's a good one. He delivers a spinning sidekick that sends a dude flying over a counter.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite move of the movie, is that turning side. It's beautiful. Just connects right in the chest. Of course, they fucking practiced and choreographed it for hours and hours, but it looks great.
My favorite kick is one of the best fight scene is at this like weird skid dance party thing. And he's on the pool table and he kicks guy right in the chest and he like flies up and hits a pinball machine.
Yeah, it was Tony did that too.
Perfectly.
Oh, right on spinal cord. The best part about that fight for me, like that warehouse fight, whatever, is when he grabs the downhill ski. And starts smacking the fuck out of guys.
Yeah.
He gets smacked in the face with a ski.
That's why he just has like props that he uses. That's what
He's
makes
so
Jackie
inventive
Chan.
with his fighting.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like going in and out of shopping carts, and I had never seen anything like that before Jackie Chan.
Oh, God, no.
Like his movement. I've seen tons of martial arts film. I've seen a bunch of, Van Damme fight tournament movies where there's more martial arts.
Yeah.
But something where this guy's using everything in his environment as a way to escape the guys he's fighting or as a way to use weapons against them. It's so inventive, and it's so much fun to watch. It's such a high energy movie for an hour and 27 minutes.
Yeah, the Hong Kong release is 15 minutes longer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, what?
I don't know what you need to add to it.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a great wood chipper scene.
Yeah.
Which I wish this movie was rated R so we could really see a little bit more. But it's pretty graphic when they start feeding a guy into it. Because you hear him screaming and then you can hear like his body being
And then they send
obliterated.
They send like garbage bags back to the.
Yeah, and I love that when a guy's like, "Oh, what'd you bring us?" And he looks like, "Bleh." So there's good puke in the movie. And there's one of the most all-time inventive chase scenes in a movie.
A hovercraft.
Fucking hovercraft
Hovercraft.
chase scene. Fantastic. Bellissimo.
Also, I'm pretty sure that the Bronx doesn't have beaches.
No, they do. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of beautiful beachfront in the Bronx.
Well, apparently this movie isn't. When they made it, they weren't going to be. They weren't trying to even make it to be the Bronx.
No, it was just in a...
They were just whatever, a city.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then like
Rumble
when they
in
were
the
going to
city.
release it in North America, they were like, oh, we got to put it.
Well, they added establishing shots of New York City skyline.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the Bronx. It's fine.
Jackie
Don't think
Chan
about it.
rocks denim on denim.
He does rock denim on denim.
Pale denim too.
Yeah, it's a light. It's
light
a stone bleach.
Yeah,
Not a
that's a look.
Also, what do you think is your favorite stunt in the movie?
When he jumps across the building.
That's the one?
Yeah, like all the hovercraft shit is awesome, but like he's just like
The margin for error is on.
oh, and he does fuck himself up a bit.
Yeah,
Like,
he breaks his... I always think, every time I watch a movie, because he breaks his leg or his foot.
not in that part.
I always
Yeah.
think it's the building jump until
He gets
I...
hurt.
Yeah, he gets hurt. But no, it breaks on the hover when he jumps from like the pier
Yeah.
or whatever.
Pretty
That's when he
innocuous,
breaks.
like,
Yeah,
doesn't seem like
just
that
lands
bad.
funny on it,
Yeah.
right?
And then he just continues the rest of the movie with like a boot over top of his broken foot.
What a badass! How much pain do you think Chan's in every day?
Oh, tons.
Yeah, he's
He's just
messed up on pills right now. One thing I thought, it's funny when you watch a movie, I've said this before, but one of the benefits of watching a movie multiple times is you pick up on stuff that is so innocuous it would just fall to the wayside. The mob bad guys are all dressed in suits and they're very official. Yeah. Just in a sense, when they're interrogating Jackie and one of the other dudes and they're smacking them around a bit, one of the goons says to another goon, he calls out to him, he's like, "Hey, Gabriel, go get that guy." I love it. His name was Gabriel. I thought that was funny. Jesus. Made me laugh.
Ooh, another stunt I really like.
It's not the toughest of names to call out. Gabriel, get over here. Nah, I never think I've never met a really tough Gabriel.
Gabriel Byrne seems pretty tough.
I don't know who that is.
He's an actor. You know Gabriel Byrne?
Nope.
Yeah, you know him.
Maybe to see him, right? He's probably not that tough.
There's another stunt where this big like truck is going through an alleyway and Jackie Chan's like against like the wall in the truck and it's like inches.
He kind of gets hit with the mirror.
Gets hit with the mirror like legit.
And how is he running so much? There's a whole parking garage scene where he's getting chased by 100 dirt bikes, and he's just running around the parking garage, and then he's like climbing up the side of the
whole side, man.
It's amazing. And that's a real building. That's not like a prop building he's climbing up where it's all safety netted and mattresses all around. Nope. He's like, "I'll just pop up here. I'll scoot up real quick. You guys just keep the cameras rolling."
I liked when they pushed over like the truck filled with like balls and balloons.
What a weird way to ship balls.
There was no top to it. Like, it's just, you can drive it. It's just going to fucking... And also, why is he in the parking garage?
I don't know. Some stuff doesn't make sense. It looked fun.
It looks great.
Yeah, it looks great. But why would you transport, like, those air balls in an open top container? They would just float out in the wind.
I know. I like that he gets pretty fucked up in the beginning. Jackie Chan does, like when they start whipping glass at him.
Well, yeah, he thinks he does a good thing by protecting his store by fucking a couple of these guys up, and he thinks, okay, that's the end of it. Well, it turns out the Rough Riders hold grudges.
Yeah. Led by DMX.
Led by DMX and Tony and Angelo. But I love that scene too, where he's like trying to get away and he's like going in the alley and stuff. And then they
that's a great scene
him.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably my. There's 3 fight scenes, really.
The grocery store.
I call it the fake alley rape.
Yep, that's a good name for it.
Or fake rape alley.
Yeah.
And then there's the big one, like
the warehouse. Yeah. Where they finally fuck up the store real bad. That poor store. Helena.
That's so funny.
God bless you. But you fucked up. It's not your fault. You couldn't have possibly seen this outcome.
So she's taking a shit. And like the mafia bad guys,
White Tiger,
take out like the whole store
with a beautiful tow truck, like a heavy duty, like a big rig tow truck.
And the whole store falls down except for like her on the toilet.
And she's on her toilet, pants fucking down.
Yeah, and just starts crying.
Which that reminded me of a weird thing from my childhood, actually.
Go on.
Yeah. One time at college, I just found this box of photos. Something I was going through, and my grandfather had.
Oh, you've told the story before.
Yeah, where I found a picture of a lady on the toilet.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, your grandpa was a swinger. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I was aroused by it.
How old is the lady?
In the picture?
Yeah.
Late 40s?
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in that
Like
ballpark?
a 60, 70-year-old woman.
No, wasn't that old. She was at the time I found the photo.
Right.
Yeah. But anyways, moving on.
Your dad or your grandpa fucked, man. It's okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it.
And then the end credit scene is just like...
I love that. And I love that, like, punk song that's about Jackie Chan.
Oh, I didn't really pick that up.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
No.
It was on.
Well, I didn't pick it up.
I gotcha.
And I obviously heard it.
Yeah, and they show, like, oh, this is what actually happens in a movie.
Yeah. They show the fuck-ups of the stunts and stuff.
People getting steered, like, some of the Rough Riders got really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, that girl, like, snapped her neck or something.
That's why I just, like, credit scene / lawsuit scene. Like,
no, they side waivers. They side waivers.
They show that one where he, like, dives in, like, the top hood of, like...
the sunroof.
The sunroof.
Yeah.
And, like, splits his legs and the motorcycle goes over top.
Could have, like, ripped your balls to pieces.
Oof. Big time.
That was a close one. It was good, though. And, yeah, all the times where he didn't quite make the stunt, where he tripped over a chair or wiped out or accidentally got the punch and didn't roll with it or whatever, right? It's, what a performer. Honestly, what a fucking performer.
Where does this lay on your favorite Jackie Chan's?
Oh, it's right up there.
Yeah, but is it number 1?
It's not number 1.
No?
It's number 2.
Drunken Master?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's number 1.
Yeah.
But this is right there. This is right there.
This isn't as funny as Drunken Master.
No, it's not. And that's got better martial arts.
Well, it's all martial.
Yeah. And the training montages are amazing. So.
I thought you were gonna say Rush Hour
Fuck no.
or Shanghai Nights.
I love both of those movies.
Do you?
Shanghai Noon was the first
Noon,
one,
no.
and then Shanghai Nights.
Yeah, I know.
Both were great.
I thought you wanted like the second one better.
I've seen Noon more. I own Noon. I've only seen Nights 3 or 4 times.
I bet it's shitty.
No, it's awesome.
Around the World in 80 Days. Thought that would have been.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that one. No, he's got to be at least kind of fighting. I don't know how much fighting is he doing in Around the World in 80 Days.
I don't know.
About some pedophile up in a balloon or something.
What? No, it's not.
Oh, all right.
Cannonball Run's pretty good.
Raised by. I forgot he's in that. You're right.
Yeah.
It is good.
He doesn't fight though. In that.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
Yes, he does. He does. He's got to take on like 6 dudes. There's a quick fight scene where Jackie Chan takes on 6 dudes. Fuck, we're watching Cannonball Run. So, anyways, Rumble in the Bronx, fucking fantastic.
It's great.
Start to
Absolutely.
finish.
Yep.
How can you not have a good time watching this movie?
And Angelo's should have been the main baddie.
Yeah, Angelo's fucking great.
Yeah.
A lot of charisma.
Yeah.